It's just not the right pack for me. What's up guys, Yogi here. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. This channel is about hiking and backpacking, but what it's really about is encouraging you to live your life on purpose. If that's stuff you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification as well, because if you don't do that, you won't know when I upload new videos. Today, we're talking about the Gregory Baltoro 65-liter pack. Now, if you watched my 5 beginning backpacker mistakes video, you're gonna know that I wasn't super thrilled about this pack, but today's video, we're gonna show you the pros and the cons, and I'll give you my overall rating. So stick around. Okay, here it is. The first thing I need to say is that the biggest thing I don't like about this pack is I don't feel that it fits me right. I don't feel that it fits me well. And right now, with not much weight in it, I mean, I've got, I don't know, 10 pounds, maybe 15. Just threw some stuff in there to bulk it up a little bit. It feels perfect. It feels like it fits great. It's hitting me right, right here where it should be, right on my hips. I can loosen the shoulder straps and it's, it's really supported just by my hips. It feels like it fits really well. Now, I tried this pack on with 40 pounds in it at REI, and I walked around the store and it felt like it was good. So make sure that when you try your packs on, you put weight in them, you walk around, give it 30 minutes or so. You're gonna be on trail all day, even if you just do a one-day overnight. Make sure that you spend a lot of time, as much time as you possibly can, in the pack with it full loaded down. Because it might fit fine, it might fit great without any weight in it or with very little weight in it. But once you get all your stuff in there and you're hiking up the trail, it might be uncomfortable. So make sure you try it on full of weight. The reason I bring that up, that I don't really think that it fits me well, is this is a great backpack. It's designed very well. It's got lots of good quality parts. And in and of itself, it's not a bad pack. And I feel like I'm kind of giving it a little bit of a bad rap because it doesn't fit me right. And I understand that. And I'm not saying that this is the worst pack. You should never buy this pack or anything like that. It's just not the right pack for me. A lot of people love it. And that's great. If you end up trying this pack on and you love it, more power to you. It just didn't really work for me, so I'm going with something else. One of the things that I could not stand about this pack is I'd be hiking along and pop, it would just pop off. It happened over and over and over again. It was driving me insane. That was when I really realized that I don't think this pack fits me right, because it should not be doing that. And Gregory is a great brand with quality. That should not happen. So I think that's one of the indications that the pack just doesn't fit me right. I'm going to do something a little bit different, something I'm not seeing on most review channels, and that is I'm going to give you 5 categories of how I'm going to review all the equipment that I review. And those categories are upfront costs, build quality, features, everyday usability, and category rating. Now, upfront costs, I'm doing this on an objective scale. If it's less than $50, it gets a 5 out of 5. If it's between 50 and 100, it gets a 4 out of 5. If it's between 100 and 200, it gets a 3 out of 5. $300 to $500 gets 1 star, and anything over $500 gets 0 stars. To offset that, like some of your stuff, a pack, a tent maybe, you're not gonna find a good tent probably for less than $100. I use the Lanshan 2, I absolutely love it. You can get it right now on Amazon for about $138. I think that's what I paid for it. But you can order it from AliExpress if you can wait. 3 to 4 weeks. You can order it there for right around $100. But you're never going to be able to get a tent that gets a 5-star rating on upfront costs. However, the 5th category is category ranking. And what that's going to do is offset that. Let's say that the Z-Pax Duplex is the absolute best tent out there. Well, you're paying for the absolute best tent out there. So number one, it's going to get 0 stars out of upfront costs because it costs $600. But it might get 5 stars in category 5 because it might be the absolute best tent out there. The Baltoro gets an overall score of 2.4, and that's from taking my 5 categories and then averaging them out. So on the first category, upfront costs, the Baltoro 65 gets a score of 1. Anything between $300 and $500 only gets 1 star. The reason I did that is because my motto for this channel is live your life on purpose, and your life is not just hiking. So if my motto was hike your life on purpose, then I would tell you to spend as much money as you can on every single piece of gear. I just don't think that spending $300 to $500 is always going to be the best option. And it may be the perfect option for you. But overall, upfront costs, I think, is a huge barrier. And I think there's a lot of people that think, well, I can't do backpacking because I don't have $300 to go spend on a backpack. I mean, For some people, that's a car payment. Upfront cost is a big deal for me, and at $300, it gets 1 star. For build quality and features, it gets a 4 in both of those. And I'm gonna go over the features and you'll kind of see the build quality as I go along here. So first thing, you got this nice, big, fat mesh pocket. You can put a lot of stuff in here. The nicest thing about this, in my opinion, is it's super, super strong, very strong material. So a lot of times with the mesh pockets, I think people are worried that they're gonna snag on branches and stuff. You don't have to worry about that with this pack. Very, very tight, very stretchy, nice and large. It's got a little flap up here so that if you stuff stuff in there, you don't have to worry about it falling out. And of course, you can connect it here and cinch that down as well. 2 nice pockets on the back, on the sides of the back. I put all sorts of stuff in here. All my little doodads, sunscreen, hand sanitizer, poop kit, you know, all that stuff. And you can see, like I said, the build quality. I mean, everything is double and triple stitched, high quality zippers, nice zipper pulls. Everything's really great. One thing that I did was I didn't take the brain with me, so I didn't have this top on there on the trail, but I took a carabiner and hooked these together, and that gave me an extra attachment point. If you have the brain though, it comes with 4 attachment points. You got 1 on here, both corners in the front, both corners in the back. I know you probably can't see this from where you're sitting or from where I'm at, but so here's the brain. Nice big pockets. Like I said, they go all the way through, all the way across, both of them. So you can tell they're nice big pockets. One of the value adds for this pack, rain cover. It's included. I didn't take it because I didn't take the brain and I just took a poncho, but they include a rain cover. I think that's great. I don't understand how, like Osprey, you're selling $300 packs. You don't put a rain cover in with your packs. Come on. I mean, how much does it cost to make a rain cover? $2 or $3. And if you're doing mass production like these companies are doing, it might even be less than that. Put a freaking rain cover in your packs, Osprey, and other companies. Osprey's not the only one. But anyway, since I didn't use the brain, I used this a lot. Really nice opening. It's like a one-handed kind of deal. And then, you know, you can just open it like that and pull on this side and get it all the way open. Got a little bit of expansion on the top. Nothing too crazy. Here's that nice big pocket I was telling you about. You can unzip this all the way. You need to get to something in the pack during the day. You need to get something down here. Like I said, I just stuffed this thing full of stuff, but if you needed to get something down here in the middle of the trail, you don't have to go through the top and unpack your pack. And that made for nice access. I needed to use that a couple times. Here's one of the anchor points for the compression strap. So you can cinch it down like that, or you can hook these together. This is a male buckle, this is a female buckle, and they hook together, and then you can cinch that down if you want. It's got that on both the bottom and the top. So here's the cinch strap on the bottom. You pull that tight. And once again, it's male on this side, female on this side. You can connect there, or you can connect them together and cinch it down that way. So depending on how you pack your stuff, that's kind of a nice feature. A couple more anchor points here. Sleeping bag compartment. This thing is huge. I've got my tent in here. Lanch in too, right there. So you got a nice big sleeping bag compartment if that's your style. And then of course, like I said, this shelf in here you can pull out. You just make it one big bag if you prefer it that way. I also loosened these up and I carried my chair underneath here. So you can slide them out through that. And then you carry your chair, sleeping pad, all sorts of different stuff. Put your tent there if you want. So that's nice. You can also remove these under here. They just come off. So once again, it's pretty versatile. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with this pack. Got a lot of cool features. Here's a place for your trekking poles. Put them in here. And then it's got this right here. So that makes it nice and quick and easy. Got it on both sides. So both your trekking poles can be cinched in here. Now I'm going to show you the water bladder holder that also doubles as a day bag. Probably the coolest, most value add feature in my opinion. Here it is. It's got a pocket here, which is nice. We took this to Silver Dollar City and it worked really well. Even though I'm a big guy, it's just one big open spot, but then you've got a little pocket here. So and then it has daisy chain, so you can hook other stuff onto it if you want. And these seams are super robust. I don't think you'd have any trouble with that. If you're a water bladder guy, put your water bladder in here, and then you can come through with your water bladder or with your hose. If you're not a water bladder guy, you can use this for a day bag. Really nice, it looks great, super cool. One of my favorite features. So this is a framed pack. It's an aluminum alloy, and the back plate on this thing is really nice, as it should be for $300, but super nice here. It's got this silicone here that helps it not slide, although it didn't really help my situation. Once again, this pack didn't fit me well, and I think that's due to human error, not Gregory's fault. Got a couple clip points you can attach stuff to. This is really cool. You can put your sunglasses in there. Love that. I used the aqua clip for my water bottle, so I could hook it there or hook it on my sternum strap. If you do use a water bladder, you've got this for your hose. Grab handle, adjustability. You can pull this down, take these out. You got two adjustments there. Also, the lumbar support has a little pad inside it. So if it's too thick down there for you, you want to take this pad out. That gives you a little bit of adjustability. So that was kind of a nice feature. One of the coolest features about this pack is the Response A3 suspension system. So most packs, the hip belt is going to be super rigid and it's not going to move much. But this one, it moves with you as you're hiking. And if it had fit me right, I think that would have made a big difference. It didn't fit me too well, so I'm not sure how much of a difference that was. Your shoulder straps do it as well, so they can move very freely. Really well designed. Definitely props to Gregory on the design of the pack. I think it's great. Another huge plus, you tighten your waist belt by pulling forward instead of pulling from the side. My buddy Craig had a Teton Sports pack and he had to pull out, and he was not as happy with that as Jeremy and I were. Jeremy had an Osprey Atmos, and then I had this, and of course both of those have the straps that you pull forward, way easier to use. So nice big mesh pocket here too. It's made of is it the same? It's similar. It's not the same as this. Not quite as rugged, but it doesn't really need to be. It's similar though. And it's nice and big and stretchy. And it's not as robust as this here, but still, I would not worry about that at all. Once again, a lot of connection points. Good to hook stuff on. Super high quality pack. 4 out of 5 on build quality. 4 out of 5 on features. Would have got a 5 out of 5 on build quality if I hadn't had the issue with that sternum strap popping off. It's a great pack, just not for me. One of the features that I didn't really like was this water bottle holder. Now, it's got some cool features with it. It actually tucks into itself up into this pack here, this portion of the pack here. You can stuff it up in there, and then it's completely out of the way. And it's got a little H2O deal right here that tells you that's where the water is. But anyway, you pull that out. It's got this pull tab with the shot cord. It's big enough for a Nalgene bottle, which is why I think they did this. But I tightened it as much as I possibly could, and my smart water bottle would fall out of it every time I bent over. Not a deal breaker. It's also at a nice angle, so you can get to your water bottle while you're wearing the pack, which I think is a huge plus. The hip belt is adjustable, but when you adjust it, the way you adjust it is you have to take the pockets off, and then this portion of the belt will move, but the pockets don't move. So I'm a big guy. I always say I'm what you call full-figured, and I didn't like the position of the pockets. Now, this pocket is great. It was plenty big for my iPhone 10. It's got a nice waterproof zipper. So if you get in the rain, you can throw your phone in there, headphones, whatever, anything you don't want to get wet, and it will protect them. I didn't like how when you adjust the hip belt that the pockets don't move with it, because I would rather have them more on the front. But your mileage may vary. I don't know. This pocket is not big at all. This pocket could be way bigger. I think it could only fit like one little thing of snacks. in there. Not even a Pop-Tart. But anyway, so I wasn't super happy with that. So the fourth category is everyday usability. And this kind of goes back into number one. I am all about redundancies. I'm all about things that you can use, not only on the trail, but in everyday life as well. And obviously, a huge pack this size is going to get an everyday usability score of 0. You're not going to use this in everyday life. You're not going to throw your laptop in it and take it to work. You're just not going to use it for everyday life. You're going to use it for camping and backpacking. I don't even think you would use it for a day hike unless you had like a bunch of kids you were taking with you and you wanted to take a bunch of supplies so you could do like a picnic lunch or something. You're not going to use this pack in everyday life. Most backpacks are not going to get any kind of score in everyday usability. But I think that speaks to the overall value of an item is, can you use it on the trail and can you use it in your everyday life? And so the pack gets a 0 on category 4. The fifth classification is category rating. And what that means is, how does this pack stand up against other packs of any price range? And I gave it a 3. I think it's a good pack. The fact that it's $300 and it weighs over 5 pounds totally gave it some negative marks. I mentioned in my beginning backpacker mistakes video that I will never pay $300 for a 5-pound backpack again. And that's absolutely true. Teton Sports has a pack. I almost bought this one, and then there was some negative press that came out about the company, and so I just kind of decided not to. I'd already bought this. I was thinking I'd buy the Teton Sports Mountain Adventurer and just try it out, and if I didn't like it, I could send it back and stick with this one. But I decided not to. I decided, no, you got the Cadillac packs, $300 pack, whatever. I thought I was spending $300, so I'd have a $300 experience. I didn't. That pack, that Mountain Adventurer, it has almost every bell and whistle that this pack has. There's a lot of differences between the two, but it's also $90. It's not $300. So if it was $200, I might have given it a 4 in category rating, but because it was $300 and it weighs over 5 pounds and it wasn't comfortable for me, and that may not be the pack's fault, like I said, but it gets a 3 out of 5 in category rating. I think there's packs that cost less that are as good or better, and I think there's packs that probably cost more that aren't as good. So 3 out of 5 on category rating. So overall, Gregory Baltoro gets a score of 2.4. Now that's not super high, but as I'm doing these reviews, I have set this criteria up to where nothing's going to get a very high score. And so we'll see going forward how 2.4 stacks up to the rest of the stuff that I review. So that's my thoughts on the Gregory Baltoro 65. Put in the comments below what you think is the best backpack out there, and let me know, what kind of pack are you carrying? I'm in the market. I'm taking this back today, so I need some ideas. So let me know what you think I should get next, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, life's a journey, not a destination. So get out there and live your life on purpose. We'll see you on the next one. I didn't feel it felt. It felt or fit the felter. The fiddler felt the felter.